It's really a bad thing when people that should be on the same side fight amongst themselves. And of course, I'm referring to people who are fighting against circumcision. It is despicable when people will criticize regret parents and will try to belittle them or make them sound like horrible, bad people. The thing is, they are the ones who listened to our message. As everyone knows, I'm not circumcised, and I'm very happy about that, and I've always been aware of that, but not everyone has always been aware of that because of the brainwashing that happens in our society. We live in a pro-circumcision culture. But many of these regret parents are people who have listened to our message. And so to keep criticizing them or making it sound like they were horrible, bad people is despicable. Now, do we wish that they had learned earlier? Sure. Obviously, of course we do. But the thing is that they listened and they changed their mindset, and now they are working to end circumcision along with everyone else. I have often said that cut guys need to speak up. Guys with their foreskin, uncut, uncircumcised, intact, those guys, such as myself, need to speak up. Parents who did not circumcise their children need to speak up. Parents who did and regret it, they need to speak up. We all need to speak up and end this. And everyone has their own journey of how they learned about it to be able to tell and spread to other people so that we can end this practice. Victims, being a victim does not give one the right to be a horrible person. It doesn't give one the right to mistreat others. Just because you were mistreated by having your foreskin taken from you does not give you the right to mistreat other people. Now, I get that you're angry. I would be very angry too. But you need to be angry at the people who are responsible. Now, maybe your parents did not know better, and that should be taken into consideration. If they refuse to listen, then okay, fine. By all means, be mad at them. Be mad at the medical professionals who should know better, from the beginning. There's no excuse for that. But parents who have learned and are trying to do better and have, are actively trying to talk against circumcision, there's no excuse for victims to lash out at them. No excuse. Being a victim does not give you the right to mistreat other people. That's just continuing a cycle of mistreatment, and that's despicable. So I don't care if you're a victim or if you're not a victim. That doesn't give you the right to go after people who are actively trying to spread that message. Go after the people who refuse to listen to the message. Go after them. That's who we need to go after. And by go after, I mean that's who we need to educate and try to get them to do that. But, if the result is going to be regret parents who are made to feel like horrible, bad people, then why should they want to change? Why should they want to come and join your side if you're just going to belittle them and criticize them all the time? People don't want to do that. They saw the light. They realized that what they had done was a horrible thing, and they regret it constantly. So there's no need to constantly make parents who regret it feel like horrible people. So, and the problem is that this movement, if you want to call it that, many of the groups and things like that, I can't even really post anything meaningful anymore because people will jump on you and criticize. You know, parents who are regret parents, they get criticized because, you know, they're regret parents. You know, I get criticized because I say I'm uncut, and ooh, that's legitimizing circumcision because I didn't say intact, which is a term that the intactivist movement made up. You know, it was never used up until a few years ago to refer to a penis that had its foreskin. So, you know, I'll get vilified for that. They jump on anyone who doesn't agree with their agenda. So, can't even post anything in those groups. And people need to get over that. People need to get over that, and they need to join together. And, you know, and that's why I have my channel, because here I can say what I want. And I can promote the idea that the goal, the only goal, is to stop circumcision. And anybody who is talking against circumcision, whether they circumcised in the past, whether they call it something that you don't like, or whatever it is, then they're doing a good thing, because they are working to end circumcision. Now, people are not going to agree on the best way to do that. But, you know, they want to say, you know, oh, you shouldn't criticize others on how they do their intactivism. Well, it seems like it's only if you agree with them. If you disagree with them, then they're okay with criticizing you. And that's what needs to stop. And that's why I don't put up with that kind of thing. People that come and are going to criticize, you know, I don't allow them on my channel, because I've had enough of that everywhere else. So this is where I can say it how it is, and if people don't like it, too bad. Have a great day.